Hello everyone, this is Janet live video. I hope you're not sleeping. I hope it's not too late. Some of you just woke up. I know most of you come from different parts of the world, but thank you so much for always coming as usual on this live session. So thank you. I think you saw my survey. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I put down the survey for what you want to hear. I think it was about the green card, and there was some confusion, so we had to clarify why I was taking the survey. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. The reason why I put out that survey is for us to find out which topics you need information the most. Okay, so I hope you understood my question. So I think last week, are you happy with what we did about the embassy? From now on, if you have any questions about the embassy, of course, we'll keep on bringing more information about the embassy. But we've covered as much as we can about the embassy. For those who are getting your visas, congratulations. For those who are not, we are not giving up. And I'll bring people on this show that will tell you how many times they were denied. And eventually they got the visas. So never lose heart. I love you, all of you, Lilian, Doreen, okay, Beatrice, all of you. 70 people are coming in already, so I can't mention all the names. But if I don't mention your names, as usual, I love you. This is free information. Feel free to leave your comments, tag, share. For those who are sharing, I appreciate. For those who are tagging, some of you are even taking in groups. Some videos are going around the groups and then they come back to Janet. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming. But today, you've seen green cards. Today, it's about green cards. Different ways of getting green cards in the United States. Information is power. Janet does not hide anything. I give everything that I know with all my heart, with all my soul. Okay? No confusion. Janet is not an attorney. Janet is not a lawyer. She's a blogger. And she does a lot of research. And Janet has lived in the United States for 16 years. And yes, Janet has applied for immigration benefits. And yes, Janet has American education. Okay? So you are in the right hands, basically. You're in the right hands. Experience. No one can just come here and start saying these things. These things are said by people who are experienced. I'm sharing with you to know what the world knows. If you're joining me for the first time, my goal is to inform as many people as possible so we can think outside the box. Anne is coming in. Who else is coming in? Bernard is coming in. At home, we used to say Bernard. Here they say Bernard. Kirui, Bernard is coming in. Okay, Ottoman is coming. By the way, it's not Ottoman. Okay, all right. Henry is coming in. Everyone, I love you. Over 100 people watching. Most of you are saying, Janet, is the green card out? Janet, is the green card out? No, I was just taking a survey to see how much you know about green cards. And I'm here to say, let me just do this video. I just happen to have some free time now. I'm like, why can't I just go online and give some information about green cards? So let's talk about these green cards. Okay? I love you back, everyone. Let's talk about green cards. But before I forget, if you are new, you need to support me everywhere. We are growing every day. Remember to like our Facebook page. Go and leave 5-star reviews. Our followers, they only do 5 stars. Okay? For those who have not replied, by the way, one day you'll hear from Janet. I'm only but one person dealing with 50,000 people. But one day I'll come to you. But rest assured, my videos, they pick the best topics. And I answer your questions. Whether I responded on your inbox or not, you're still my friend. Okay? So don't take it personally. Like, tag, share, okay? Love. We like you, and leave reviews. 5 stars. On this page, you want to stay 5 stars, okay? Remember to go on YouTube. Janet Rangi on YouTube. Subscribe. You're going to see something like this. It's a bell. Remember to subscribe, okay? All right. We are done with the housekeeping. In America, that's what we call housekeeping. This is what we call housekeeping. I'm done with housekeeping. Before we go into the content, that was just housekeeping. We clear everything, take everything off the table. Now we are about to go to the content. Welcome. Take your seats. Okay, enjoy your drink, hug your girlfriend, do wherever you. This group is young people. This group, young people, 24, 34-year-olds. Some of you are parents. I know you are watching. And silent followers, I love you back, okay? Keep being silent, but you support me silently. I love all of you for coming. Green cards. Number one, lottery. Most of you, we're going to start with the lottery because you know about the lottery. Every year, pay attention. When Janet opens her mouth, it's coming from somewhere of experience. I've listened to you. I've read 10,000s, thousands of comments. So everything that comes out of this mouth is pure experience. I'm just spitting experience. I'm just removing facts. And I know what people want to hear. Every October, okay, between October and November, stay close to the internet. In fact, I will encourage you to follow this page because Janet usually goes straight to the State Department. I grab the link, I post it here. No more fake websites, no losing money, free information, public information. That's why Janet is here. Every October, as soon as the State Department announces, I go and grab the link and I bring here, and we make sure you're on the correct website. We make sure we follow directions. We follow instructions, okay? For those of you who followed me for a long time, we are waiting for the results. The results are coming in May. The results are coming in May. So we are waiting for the results. So am I clear? Every October, November, we are applying. So if you didn't apply, keep it in mind. Hold on. Right now it's closed. Next time we're going to apply Greencard 2021. For those of us who are waiting, we are waiting for Greencard 2020 because that's when we come to the United States. It's confusing. All the way I love you from Ghana, okay? I love all of you from Kenya, Nigeria, okay, Mauritius, Togo, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Dubai, Doha, Qatar. I can't even, Canada, England, okay, China. I have people in Vietnam watching. I have people, international group. So we are done with the lottery. The lottery is open to everyone, and I'll keep on talking more about the lottery as you leave your comments. I go to the comments and I write down, and we are going to, discuss, because some of you are worried my pictures. I didn't say I'm in high school degree, or now high school degree. I have college degree. What do they mean by college degree? What do they mean by high school degree? All those things we'll cover. But basically, if you graduated high school, that was the minimum qualification, okay? And we applied and we are waiting on May. Janet again will go to the State Department. And I will grab the link and I will come here and we will check the results, okay? I've been doing this for a while, so I know most of you will be discouraged, you'll be crying tears because you lost, and some of you will be celebrating. But I've told you from day one, that's why I'm here, is to give you hope, is to give you other options. We know we are working on other types of visas, okay? If you are a new follower, we are prepared. We want to win, okay? We want to win the lottery, which is coming up in May. So I hope I'm clear. The Green Card lottery always opens around October, November each year. We go and apply and we wait for the results the following year, okay? Next month, we are waiting for the results. That is just a lottery. Many of you, Janet, have applied 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. I never win. Well, that's why it's called a lottery. It's based on luck. So there's nothing wrong with you unless you never follow directions. But if you follow directions and you don't win, you keep trying because it's always free of charge, okay? All right, Mark says, I'm hoping to celebrate soon 2020. Yes, I'm praying for you. What is Betty saying? Janet, tell us about Canada Connection. Please, Betty. Yes, I will. And by the way, I have agents, I have people that help out, okay? Make sure you show up in the conference. The people will show up in the conference. The people will show up in conference. I'm coming, and by the conference is coming together, okay? So far, I don't announce anything, okay? But I'm talking with someone at Daystar University. I'll probably be at Daystar University. If you're someone in USIU, get in touch. If you're someone in University of Nairobi, get in touch. I want our young people to know all these things. By the time you finish high school, you know your options in the world. Not just in your country. You want to know what is there for you around the world, don't you? Okay, that's why I'm coming. Full of knowledge. Okay, this is free of charge. Nothing is hidden. I'm not one of those people who go on the internet, on YouTube, and then I start telling you, I have 10 ways of coming to America. If you keep listening at the end, and then when you listen towards the end, they tell you, follow this link. And then when you follow the link, pay this money. I'm not that kind of a person, my friend. I'm not that kind of a person. Free. This video, when I tell you free of charge, stay from beginning to end, okay? I brand myself as someone who gives free information, okay? The rest will follow. Let me tell you, if you always give, money follows. Money follows. It has been proven. This is a proven concept, all right? Green card through lottery, we are done. Let's move to number 2, okay? In the United States, they usually give green cards based on your abilities and education, okay? I happen to be a beneficiary of a green card. I'm doing this because many of you you told me you don't know about other ways of getting green cards. And that's why I always say, find yourself here. Okay, let me use my example. I was a nurse back home, okay? I had a degree in nursing, Bachelor of Science in nursing. I came here on F1. How did I come? I hope all of you are listening, okay? Did I come on a green card? Did I come on a green card? The answer is no. I came F1 student visa. The visa for students is called what? F1. I applied to a college. Okay? I got F1 student visa. When I reached here, I found out that there was a shortage of nurses. Then I went and read the nursing exam called NCLEX. I'm not going to go into the details. That's why I do so many videos about how to become a nurse, how to do those exams. When I passed, I found an employer who was willing to employ me as a nurse, okay? They were kind of, they needed nurses at that time. What's happening to my blouse? Okay, anyway, that is the person that sponsored me on a green card. So how does that happen? You ask, Janet, how does that happen? It's called change of status from F1 to green card. For those who don't know what a green card is, basically it's permanent residency. You live and work in the United States permanently, okay? And then if you live in the United States for 5 years continuously, of course you can visit, but you don't stay for periods extending 6 months. Like if I go home, I don't go and stay 1 year and come. I go there, maybe 2-3 months, visit, come back. If I do that for 5 years and I demonstrate that I've been here continuously for 5 years, I can apply for citizenship, okay? So that's how people become United States citizens. My pathway, if you are one of those people listening, you are probably a nurse or you are probably in IT, you come here, or any profession, and I'll keep saying how people end up with green cards, okay? So that's what happened to me. I went to the embassy, got F1 student visa, came here as a student. While I was going to school, I decided to read for nursing exams. I passed. I got a license. When I was licensed, I got an employer who needed a nurse, went to the labor department, had certifications, went to the immigration, applied for me, change of status from F1 student to green card. During that time, they gave me a work permit, and then I went, got my social security number, I got my driver's license, okay? Then the green card came. When the green card came, the spouse and children always join. Me, my children are American, so I didn't have to. But if I had someone at home, that is the point they joined me, okay? All right. Green card through employment. Now, let me tell you about those green cards on that category. When it comes to that category, remember, Janet is not a lawyer. This is experience. I'm telling you from experience, okay? This is a blogger who does research, and she's very experienced. And this is personal. That's why I always say, people, you can only tell people things that you've lived. If you try explaining things that you've never lived, you can never make it, okay? So me, I'm telling you the stories that I've lived. Now, that green card, when you're applying for jobs, okay, it's called EB. Actually, me, I got on category 3. Okay, let me just explain shortly because we are talking about green cards. When you are here in the United States, okay, and you have extraordinary abilities. By extraordinary abilities, I mean you're doing something not so many people are doing. For example, for those who are in Kenya and they are runners, that is a talent, that's extraordinary. How many of you will just be told, go and run 3 miles in 20 minutes and you do it? Not everyone, you understand? So you have to demonstrate. Maybe you've gone for a marathon here. Maybe you've competed in college. Maybe you've done this. Maybe you've gone to Olympics. That is usually category 1. You apply, there is not even, the waiting list is so short, you will get a green card. You understand, my friend? That is one of the categories that are given the most priority. I've given an example today. If you go and discover a new form of, checking for blood sugar and helping people in the village who do not have refrigeration, for insulin and you come up with something that can store their insulin, that is extraordinary, okay? I can even give myself this example. I've watched people who are YouTubers, people who have influenced a lot of people, and they go and they are given, so long as they show that they appeared on a newspaper here, they did, you know, if you are that, you've done things, okay? You've done things that other people are not willing to do. You can apply for a green card. Another category in that one, still, I'm on that, I think it's called EB1, EB2, EB3, and EB4, okay? Don't quote me on this. EB1, I've told you, extraordinary. EB2 is not for professors. If you are a professor, okay, you have a doctorate, and you've published research. You have all this research. When they go to the university, you've published in the magazines. When they go in the newspapers, you have done publications. You've given presentations here. You've flown to Norway. You've flown to the United States. You've flown to South Africa. In Sudan, you're everywhere giving presentations. Okay, you can apply for green card again. Okay, I think that is category 2. Okay, number 3 is what I qualified for. Me, I only had a bachelor's degree in nursing, and the category in the United States, this was a category that the United States needed people. Okay, they call us skilled workers. I was a skilled worker. I had some knowledge about nursing. Okay, and I had a bachelor's of degree in nursing. Okay, the waiting period was long. I think it was about 1.5 years for me. Some people are only waiting 6 months. It depends where you file your paperwork. But do not be discouraged that it took me 1.5 years. During that time, I was still working, because as soon as I put in the paperwork, they accepted the change of status. So I didn't have to show up in school. They gave me a work permit, you understand? Then when I got the work permit, I went and got my social security and I started working. So who needed a green card there? I only needed a green card because I wanted my spouse to join me. When it came after 1.5 years, he went to the embassy. And that's what I always tell you. When temporary visas, he was denied like 2 times. Visiting visa, okay? But when the green card came, it was, you understand? Permanent visas are much easier. So when you're stuck this side, look on this other side. Never give up, my friends, okay? Then category 4, I just finished mine, which was category 3. Category 4, I think it's people like religious workers. You know what I mean? There are some special things that go on there. I'll not mention everything, but I'm giving you an idea how people come to America and stay permanently. This is how they do it. If you didn't know, this is what happens. Okay? This is what people know around the world. This is what people know. Information is power. My young people who are listening, I know you are 23, 24, 25, up to 35 years old. You are just starting your life. For those who are in the 40s, 50s, it's not late. Parents, I know you are listening to me because of your children who are 21. Someone told me mine is even in kindergarten, Janet, but I'm watching you for my child. I'm like, very good, okay? Now, you are going to spread the message. We are going to know whether we come or not. That is my whole goal. Whether we come or not, let's know what the world knows, okay? All right. Now, another one, of course, if you are out there, I can't talk much about this, but you've seen people that have gone through war and all those refugees. They go through the United Nations and other international organizations. Sometimes they are put in camps like Kakuma. They are put through other, places. And those ones they cannot apply on their own. They have to apply through the United Nations. Those ones also get green cards and come and live here permanently, okay? Another category is asylum. Asylum, usually people can come here. Let's say you had problems at home and then you happen to get a visiting visa, you know what I mean? And then you come and say, I'm too scared to go home because of this persecution through, war, you know what I mean? Political, religious persecution, okay? There are some things that in some societies they don't accept. If you think is not acceptable, you feel like, I have to apply. Usually, let me say something about that. If you come here, you want to make sure you do it the first year. You can't come here and stay until your visa is almost like, you don't, okay? I'm just giving you tips. Here they have timelines for everything. Okay, so some people come here and they file for asylum, okay? They apply for asylum. When you apply for asylum, usually they get work permits. They become legal. Because visiting visa, you can't work legally. You can't get a driver's license. Not in all states. Someone once fixed me the first day, in this state we get driver's licenses. I don't know about that. Most of the time it's supposed to be a visiting business visa, pleasure. You come, see, go back, okay? But when people come here, sometimes they find that opportunity. They're like, why am I going back to danger zone? I can just apply for asylum. You understand? Wherever. Now, information is power. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Some people have worked with the United Nations. And I was talking to one of my followers. I think she has worked with the UN or something for many, many years. This person had no idea they can qualify for a green card. After you work with them for almost 10 years, there's a way you can go and claim for green card because you've maybe worked in the US for a long time and your kids, and you are beginning to have roots here. They understand. They can change your visa into a green card, okay? That one does not apply to many of you, okay? I said religious workers. The other category that is common is through family, okay? When you hear people have green cards, maybe like me now, I'm a citizen, okay? I can file for my parents, okay? My dad passed away. God bless his heart, okay? My mom, I can file for her. I can file for my brothers and sisters, okay? But keep in mind, when it comes to filing for family, it takes a long time. And some of you have asked me, Janet, my sister filed for me. It's been 10 years. Understand? That one, the line is so long. If you apply for a family member, they give priority. Let me give you priorities. Write this one down. Priorities. Anytime you apply for benefits, immigration benefits, especially green cards and citizenship, these are people that are given priority. Your spouse, okay? Once you win, they've also won. That's all I'm saying. The rest is just the processing time. It can take 6 months to process. It can take 9 months. But they already have a green card. Okay, like me, I know my mom has a green card. She just doesn't want to come. Okay, she's not ready to come, but she has it. If I apply, it will just take her 6 to 9 months and she'll be here. So they give priority to your spouse, your mother, your father, and children unmarried under 21. Are we clear? Those ones, they don't wait for so long. They only have to go through processing. Once you apply, the rest is just the processing time. They will send the green cards to the embassy and they will go for the interview. So long as they qualify their medical workup, they do x-rays, everything is good, they will come. Am I clear? But with brothers and sisters, they don't consider that as immediate family. That's why it takes forever. Like me, if I apply for my brothers, sisters, it will take like years and years. Do people wait? Like if I apply for my brother who is only 18 or 17, and he comes when he's 25 or 26, it was worth it. You understand, my friends? So if your family applied for, you don't give up, say, oh, these people keep on telling me they applied. It takes long. It takes long. But basically, that is how people come, especially when they are under immediate family. Who is immediate family? I hope you wrote down, okay? Siblings means brothers and sisters. Yes, you can file, but it takes forever. You don't file for cousins, no, okay? They don't file for cousins. Your relatives, mother, father, and your children and your spouse. And these children have to be below 21 years old, and they cannot have wives and they cannot have husbands. Basically, that's what I'm saying, okay? Spouse, parents, children, unmarried, under 21, they get immediate benefits, okay? Brothers and sisters, yes, you can file for them and then they'll go on the line. And they put on the line depending on countries. Some countries, their line is longer than others, okay? All right, now you understand. That is how people come here and live permanently. And anytime you get a green card, you stay after 5 years, you become a citizen if you apply. Some people, I think if they come through marriage to American citizen, it can be less, maybe 3 years. Those days when it was in the military, 1 year, okay, the special forces, they give them priority. Just until recently, people would come on F1 student visa, join the military and get green cards the same year, and then eventually citizens. So that was easy, that has changed. That's why I always say when opportunities comes and you don't grab them, when an opportunity shows up, never hesitate, take it. You don't know when that will go away. For example, this social media, you think Janet takes it for granted? With the politics around the world, who knows, we'll wake up one day and we can't even use Facebook again. Who knows, maybe Facebook won't be here, YouTube, all these things we are taking for granted. We need to use them to inform people so we know what happens across the oceans, okay? Long time I had to know someone in KTN. How am I going to get myself in CNN? Okay, you understand? But now social media gives me access to hundreds, thousands, even millions of people. You understand? So we are very happy with this generation. Okay, the people will be coming here. We're going to call ourselves Janet Rangi generation. When we come here, we are not going to go and just get stuck on $10 jobs. Yes, we will start low, but we are coming to aim high. When we are coming, we are coming engineers. We are doing business administration. We are becoming teachers. We are becoming engineers. We are becoming doctors. We are becoming pharmacists. We are having doctorate degrees. We are becoming entrepreneurs. We are thinking big. We don't come here and sit in a corner. Oh yeah, just because you have an accent, you know, this is not what we do here. We just sit in this corner. You go and isolate yourself instead of taking advantage of America, mixing with other people, mixing with other races, mixing with other countries and understanding how things are done. We are not, our generation, we are coming, we are starting low, but we are going to be big, big, big. We are not joking, okay? All right, another one. Let's talk about this one because this one is possible. This one is possible, okay? Green card through marriage, okay? Green card through marriage. Anytime you marry an American citizen, they can always file for you benefits and you get a green card, okay? Some of you say, talk about fiancé visa, and I've always wondered, what can I say about fiancé visa? Okay, because basically when you have a fiancé, they can go apply for you. Now let's say you are girlfriend and boyfriend. Don't quote me on this, okay? If I'm here girlfriend, I want to invite my boyfriend for a visiting visa, it's gonna be very hard for my boyfriend to get that visa. You understand why? I've always told you, and this one I've read and I've listened the embassy officials say, okay? The law tells me them that you have to have compelling ties back home. They have to prove that you will go back home. So, if me, Janet, I'm here, a citizen, inviting you as a visitor, it's already disqualifying you because you are not going back. They know you'll come, we'll get married and apply for the green card. And we are just using shortcuts. We are using shortcuts when the other people are doing the right thing, going, applying for fiancé visa. Yes, it will take 9 months. Yes, it will take 1 year, wherever. But they are patient. They are doing the right thing. You understand? I'm not saying they will deny you, but keep that in mind. More than likely, they will deny you. Okay? Just because you are coming to see an American citizen does not give you any priority. You are not a citizen yet. You have no rights. So, and the law is telling them they're only giving people temporary visas so they can come and go back. So what do you do in that case? I will apply for my boyfriend a fiancé visa. You understand, my friend? This is how it works. Apply for a fiancé visa. Be patient. It will happen. Okay? If, let's say, I'm married, okay, I can apply for a green card before you marry boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé. If we are married, it will take time. I will apply for a marriage visa. It's permanent. Make it easy for the embassy. Make it easy for yourself. Why am I taking a shortcut, inviting my husband as a visitor, yet I'm giving them the reasons that my husband will never go back? The law tells them that for you to come on a temporary visa, you have to have compelling ties back home. And me, if I'm your wife, I'm in America, that means my compelling ties are in the United States. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Okay? There's a time when I was here, I was like, let me invite my husband as a student. And I'm a F1. Looking back, you apply for F2. Don't apply for visiting, okay? If your husband is in the United States as a student on F1, apply for F2 visa. Applying for the correct visa. Okay, Janet is not a lawyer. Janet does not work in the embassy, but what we do on this page is to share information, do our research, get informed, okay, and read more. In fact, Janet followers after this, when they hear a new terminology coming out of her mouth, they are writing it down. They are going to do research. They are even going to read and become smarter than Janet on that topic. That is what you do, my friends. That is what you do when you are going to the internet cafe and eating chips and chicken and fries. Take some time to go to the cafe, okay? Pay for internet and inform yourself, okay? All right. Basically, I think you've understood what I'm saying. That most of the time for you to come directly from home on a green card, more than likely it has to be a lottery, or you have to be a nurse, or you have an employer who is interested in you and they file everything here, which is rare except for the nurses. The rest of us, if you're coming here for the first time, more than likely, do whatever it takes, cross that embassy, the big elephant in the room, we call them on this page. We have done a lot of research. I've done so many videos to help us cross the embassy. Once we come here, then we can see, wow, okay, all right, so this is how it works, or this is possible, or this is not possible, or this is what I can do. Okay, these are the opportunities. Okay, now you've stepped here, okay? It's not easy. It's not easy that you just come from there and someone sends you a work permit. Come. That's not how it works. Yes, for the nurses, if they put in the time, if they put in the work, it can happen. Okay, it can happen. They'll file for them immigration. They will just go to the embassy and get their green card and come. Nurses is true. The rest of us, if we don't win the green card, we are coming as students. Okay, we are coming as visitors. We are coming as tourists. We are coming on conferences. We are coming as scholars. We are coming as interns. We are coming as exchange programs. We are coming as au pair. Okay? Information. We are coming as fiancés. We are coming through marriage. Okay, what is the meaning of lottery? Lottery is luck. If it was a drum, they put in all your numbers, they roll the drum and pick blindly. They say the first 5 people we pick will win 100,000. Okay, that is luck. Okay, all right. Now you understand the lottery is based on luck. How they do it, I don't know. I always imagine they go and roll the drum, but these are computerized things. How they do them, I don't know. Now, before I go, I'm finishing. I don't want to keep you here for too long. I see all of you. Good question, Maureen. Always, when I have time, I come down in the comments, okay? You make sure you follow. You make sure you leave your comment. When you're done, always go. You will learn a lot from the comment section, okay? Never run away. Never give up on Janet. I try my best. With time, I'll even train 2 or 3 people so that we can give more information, okay? Right now, I'm the only one. And I know I'm losing faith in some people. Are losing faith in me because they don't hear from me. But what they don't know is I make videos for them. This is free information. Whether I respond to you or not, you will hear me mentioning something else someone else has asked. Okay? Or I talk about university scholarships. Yes, Amanda, we are going to do that. Okay? We are going to talk about scholarships for international students. I made an F1 F1 student visa. What can visa? I changed J1 without coming. Okay, J1, we've talked about it. I'll keep on. Someone is waiting for results. Asante for the information. Asante means thank you in Swahili. Okay, thank you, Janet. All of you, I love you. I love you. Simon is, Meet is here. All right? Before I forget, okay, now, people that come here as F1 student visa, let us talk about us because we are young. Well, not me, but well, I'm young too, okay? My followers here, okay? Most of them can qualify student visa, okay? And when we say here, F1, and if you're young, you are in university, we love you. You went to college, we love you, okay? This land is land of opportunity. When you come here, no one is going to lump you, okay? If you go to sea and you happen to come in America, and maybe you are that person who just didn't pay attention in class, but now you want to be a doctor. Welcome to America. This is your chance to become a doctor. Okay? All right. Dear, you just put in the time. Here, you put in the work. It will happen. It will happen. Okay? I'm a nurse. I did not get it. Mash, you're behind news. Turn this page upside down. Full of information. Turn it. Okay? All right, but not always active on YouTube, Janet. Some of us are silent majority by following you on YouTube. Thank you so much, Ahmed, okay? Thank you so much for following me on YouTube. I'm growing. Last time I checked my numbers, I'm already 2,500 and more. By there, I surpassed the 10,000. So people that watch my videos on YouTube, probably they watch from beginning to end. So I already passed 10,000 hours of viewership. Actually, I'm having, I think everything else is going on well. I'm happy with my progress. But here we know we are moving 50,000. And my goal, I've told you, the more we know, the better. By the end of December, Janet is targeting 100,000 followers, okay? People that come as students, when you come here, and you work hard, we've always said student visa. I don't want to talk about that much because today is about green cards. You just have to put in and weave together the relationship. When you come here as F1 student visa, you go to school, you choose your course wisely, you look for those courses that have a need and demand, and you graduate, let's say, with a doctorate, okay? When you finish our master's degree and you find your job in the banking, insurance, STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, STEM. Let me tell you what it means. This is very important. STEM. science, technology, engineering, mathematics, okay? If you're in that field, okay? If you're in nursing, if you're in information technology, okay? And the demand is there, the employer files for you, okay? What we do when we graduate, after F1, you graduate, okay? You apply for something called optional practical training, is OPT. They'll give you 1 year to work anywhere in the United States. If you're in the STEM program, they can give you up to 17 months, so it's even longer. During that time, if you find an employer, they can always file for you something called H1B visa. H1B visa is good for 3 years. You can work, after 3 years, you renew another 3 years. So the program is 6 years. So if you put a combination of OPT 1 year, okay? H1B 6 years, that is 7 years of working. The good news is, even before you renew your H1B, the employer can put for you a green card. So maybe by the time your first H1B expires, you already have a green card. So that is the point I wanted to tell you. The importance of coming here and putting in the time and graduating. Okay, that will come in very handy. You can always change from F1 students, OPT, H1B, and then green card. Okay, so I just had to mention that because that is how people, okay, get green cards. Okay, all right, and that brings me to the end of this video. Okay, that's why I did the survey. For those who've been following me by now, you already know this. For those who are coming in the first time, from now on, when you hear the word green card, yes, lotteries are a big part. Most of you know about the lottery. And yes, for many years now, I mean, Nigeria has not been in the program, only the lottery. These other ways you can use, but the lottery, they've not been included. We don't know, and they announced maybe this year they will, I don't know. Okay, but for the rest of us, most of the countries in Africa, you're included. The lottery is always in October. You apply October, November, the results come out the following year in May. Okay, and I've gone through the many ways you can get green cards in the United States. The point is to get here, unless you're a nurse or you get a job directly from the United States, which is not easy. Most of us, we come here and then we find out what will happen. Okay, all right, thank you always for coming. Omar is saying, please, Janet, how will I know if I want the green card? Stay on this page. They will announce, on the State Department, I'll post the link. Okay, and by the way, if you forgot your confirmation number, and we'll talk this as we approach the green card. Usually some people, you apply, they tell you save the confirmation number, and then you go losing it. Okay, but don't lose hope. Usually there's a place you can go, they say forgot. You can say forgot confirmation. You click there, they will ask you again your names, your date of birth, and then they will go and retrieve for you your confirmation number, and you can check. Okay, all right, so don't worry if you lost it, there's hope. You can always go and tell them you forgot, and then you put in the same information that you use for application. You should be able to get your confirmation back. Okay, all right, some comments are passing very quick, but thank you so much for coming. As usual, Janet Rangi on YouTube. On Facebook, it's Janet Rangi. I love you for following. I love you for sharing. And those who tag, share these things in the groups. We want to grow. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if we are many of us here? That is a lot of power. That is a lot of information. Especially information that you share with your families, you share with your friends, will be very strong communities. In the end, all this amounts to quality of life. Okay? If many of you come here and do engineering, have a different perspective. If many of you come in the medical field, have a different perspective. If many of you come in education, if many of you come in public works, okay, go back or give information. If many of you come here and give back the information, not just money, just the information, just the attitude, and know what the world knows. And know what the world knows. You can imagine what will happen to us in 20 years. I'm a full advocate of khanacademy.com. I believe every child should have an opportunity to have a world-class education free of charge. khanacademy.com provides that, okay? And when I come home, to be quite honest, my dream is to have a center, even with 20 computers or 50 computers, where people can just come and say, I'm coming today to study Khan Academy. I'm coming here to do internet today and apply to go to America, wherever you have to do. A comfortable place where all of us can have access. Okay? But thank you for supporting me. Thank you for following. I don't take your time for granted. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up, okay? Some of you have been denied green cards. and you're crying, it's okay to cry. Go dust yourself, cry, come back after 3 weeks. Let's go on the drawing board. We are starting again. We are not giving up. And I'm bringing one of my followers. He's already here with his wife, a follower. Denied how many times? 3 times. He said, Janet, thank you so much. Fourth time, he's here. He'll come here and do a video with me. He will come here soon so you can see that the people I'm talking to are not just internet people. These are real lives. These are real lives, my friends, okay? What is Lewis saying before I go? There's an I-20 issued in April, valid to be used in December for F1 visa interview in the spring for... You know, usually the school has to update. I'm not sure, but that's something you have to work with the school to update, okay? Every semester, they can update you and give you a fresh one, because once you go in the system that you are students, once you get the visa, I think they have to update the system. That I can't answer, but usually the school will tell you, okay? All right, my US interview is on the 25th. Please go watch my embassy videos and good luck. Vin says information is power, still keeping the dream alive. Okay, I love you so much for that. Of course, I'm a real dear. Okay, Viola, you know, everyone coming in, thank you so much. Okay, until the next video, thank you so much for coming. We'll stop there for today. Okay, Deborah says talk about graduation. Deborah, are you coming for graduation? Whose graduation? By the way, I'm finishing next month, and then because my university, I have to drive so far, I'm like, you know what, I just graduate in absentia. And they mail for me my degree, okay? All right. Who is Polywanta says, thank you, Janet. May God bless your work and your hands. Thank you, Jennifer. Just my opinion. America is not... sorry, I missed that one. Betty, thanks for your time. Thank you. Simon, thank you so much. And bye-bye. Thank you for coming, guys. Bye-bye.